Hi, my name is Alvarez, and this is my water sustainability report. And now my introduction. Before taking this class, I knew a lot about water. I talked about it heavily in my biology and chemistry classes, but I never really took into account just how vital water is. It is everywhere. It has many functions in industry, agriculture, and daily life. While in this course, I've had to reflect on how I use my water and what I can to improve my water footprint. This portfolio will serve as the building blocks that have allowed me to look at water differently. These building blocks are the different components I've gone through in this class and what I learned from each. Next, we'll talk about the personal water use and cost module. In this module, we were tasked with making a water use log for 2 days. In my log, as you can see on the right, I include every time I drink water, flush, showered, use the sink, and wash the dishes, and came up with a total. Over the course of these 2 days, I used about 46 gallons of water, which is about an average of 23 gallons per day. With this information, I then used it to find out the averages of how much my water fees would be. So from there, the fees in question were service, cap, conservation, and usage fees, and I found all these amounts by using the spreadsheet you can see in the bottom. Now moving over to the food water footprint module. In this assignment, we completed a survey to find out what our personal total water consumed was. It took into account all of our daily activities that involve water. My daily water consumption by humans for personal needs was about 50 gallons. My total water consumed taking into account all activities involving water was 1,662 gallons. Here in the bottom is my water consumption survey screenshot, in which you can see a total overview of the water consumed that I had. Some of them that I did not mention is my water consumed for diet, which was 966 gallons, and my water consumed for transportation, which was 659 gallons. Water carry reflection module, my water carry experience. In this assignment, we had to carry our own water jug and only drink from it for the whole day. And my reflection of my experience is that after having to carry the water jug my entire day, after about an hour, my arm started to hurt. And I started to become really fatigued. I can't imagine having to walk 4 miles per day to carry 40 pounds of water every day for me and others to use, just as this woman is doing in figure 4. It really helped me realize how privileged I am to not have to travel to get the water I use. This activity really made me reflect on my water usage and the extent some go through just to get the water that they need. Business and industry food water footprint module. First assignment, I chose to focus on how the food industry uses water. I chose the food industry because with my major being business, I knew one of the biggest industries in the business world is food production. This industry also sparked my interest because I did not know how the food industry actually used their water. What I found was that in the food industry, water is used quite a bit. It is used to make the food it produces, such as water being used to grow apples. Water is also used to sanitize food like tomatoes. It's also used in the food industry to clean equipment that makes the food. And finally, water is also used as an ingredient in the food, such as foods like pickles. Some ways the food industry could save water include using a seaweed membrane reactor, as shown here in figure 5, or using a reverse osmosis system, using waterless processes, reusing water for cooling, and using what's called ozone disinfection. In this module, I will answer a couple of these questions. Number 1, my personally consumptive water was about 24 gallons a day. Number 2, I think the consumptive water used for module 3 is different than the one in module 5 because the module 3 only took into account direct water use and not indirect. Number 3, my daily water footprint in gallons for module 5 was 1,662 gallons. Number 4, my daily water footprint compared to the class was on the higher end or above average. And I think my water footprint is different from other members because we all have different lifestyles. Some of us might travel more and some of us might eat more meat. Something I think I might do to improve my water sustainability is taking faster showers and carpooling. Number 5, my daily water footprint is very similar to the countries of Canada and Israel, seeing as they are just above the 1,600 gallon per day threshold I reached. And number 6, yes, I do think that I can make a difference in the water footprint of anyone else. I can make a difference in the water footprint of my roommates or my family by educating them how to reduce their water intake, and I can also do this by installing more water efficient technology around the house. Summative assessment. After taking this course, I can say that I definitely know a lot more about water and why it is so important. After hearing all about the future problems we could face from a lack of water, I am inspired to make a difference, whether it be decreasing my water footprint or educating others on how to be more efficient with their water use. Water truly is what enables us to live, and we must continue to use it wisely. And here are my references.